I've been asked many times lately about how cybersecurity can still be straightforward despite all the industry noise. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 actionable strategies to further secure your Windows Server deployments. Without further ado, let's start with strategy number 1. Consolidate your browsers. You don't need 4 different browsers on one system. Stick to 1 or 2 at most and use profiles to separate your tasks. Every additional browser you install unnecessarily expands your attack surface. Each one brings its own update cycle, its own vulnerability footprint, and its own set of potentially risky extensions. We need to remember that less software means fewer doors for an attacker to try and open. Strategy number 2. Clean up your software inventory. Leaving a temporary PuTTY or WinSCP installation sitting on your server post-upgrade is never a good idea. These orphaned administrative tools are usually, I could say, a gold mine for attackers. This is because when an adversary breaches a network, chances are they won't necessarily bring their own malware. Instead, they will try to utilize a live-off-the-land software, such as those mentioned, meaning that using them, they will be able, or at least they will try to move laterally without triggering any security alarm. So, if a tool was used for a specific migration or troubleshooting session, uninstall it in the moment the job is done. Otherwise, you are extending the attack surface without really any reason. Strategy number 3. Stop saving credentials. Never save passwords, RDP sessions, or UNC paths locally, especially on servers. Yes, you will have to enter them again, and yes, this will maybe add a few seconds to your workflow, but caching administrative credentials locally is the easiest way to hand over the keys to your kingdom. We need to remember that threat actors routinely scrape memory, local registries, and save browser data for pretty much those reasons. So, using a proper, secure enterprise password manager or a privileged access management system is the way to go. And we need to remember that we never should rely on the operating system's autosave feature that saves credential for us, but it doesn't save the day for us. Now, moving on to number 4, we logging down remote desktop connections. Turning off remote desktop connections is absolutely essential where they aren't strictly needed. Yes, that's even on the internal network, and this is absolutely critical for sensitive infrastructure like backup servers. I am constantly keep hearing the old mentality that if it is behind the firewall, it's safe. This mentality is completely dead. Chances are that if you can log in with just one click, adversaries can too, and spoiler alert, they will. Always remember that security must always take precedence over convenience. And that brings us to strategy number 5, which is to protect your backups. Always prioritize immutable or air-gapped backups over sets that can be easily tampered with or destroyed. If your backups are on the same domain or VLAN or accessible via the same compromised credentials as your primary environment, that means that most likely they aren't real backups. They won't be able to save the day for you when that's needed. Immutability guarantees that once data is written, it cannot be altered or deleted by anyone. That means not even by you. And with this, we have reached the end of this session. More sessions will follow. I would love to hear your feedback, whether positive or negative, whether you agree or disagree. I would like to thank you for your time and see you again soon. Take care.